Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today we have ourselves the raids week, where'd it go? Week 8, day 4. Other than that, we are finally going to be reaching level 1,300. As you can see, we are right before. I ended up doing some maps today just so I wouldn't accidentally go over and hit the level, since of course we have to do maps for the objective anyway, so it kind of worked out perfectly for that. But yeah, let's go and go do a little bit of the event, go get the final level there, and that will be that. And then of course we'll go and head over to raid itself. But first, class event. I'm not going to be doing it like excessively. I'm just actually going to be doing the free battles this time around. I'm not going to put any gems into it or anything like that, mainly because the only reward we'd really get is this orb and maybe leaderboard orb, but leaderboard's currently at like 45, probably like 48 or so by the end of today or so. But I believe that's tier 4, and to get tier 4 we have to spend, I believe that is 500 gems. And 2 orbs for 500 gems, unless we get really lucky and hit like a blue-purple, that's not going to be worth it. So, yeah, for the time it's going to take, I'm not really going to bother. So we're going to go for these 3, just claiming it for their little bit XP, of course. There's no real rush to get barred to level 100, so at least this will just give a little bit extra without us having to spend anything. And that'll be that. So we'll get that up immediately, throw man, get the most intimidating thing, which is surprisingly first slot, just because he's going to have enough durability to survive if I don't do that. So much so, let's get rid of him so we don't have to deal with barrier. As you guys know, that barrier is so annoying in this game mode whenever we have to face that thing. But let's see what else we can kind of move around. Try for the purple, didn't get it. More skulls would be great too. I guess we go all in on Queen Mab, just start poking her here and there. Get skulls wherever we see them because they one-shot each time. And we just need one more. Ah, he's like the skull I needed, or she did. But 2 more hits will do it. Oh, she took my purple too. Fine, I'll take a color I need, so just in case we don't get a skull. And that's match. No skull, and another Faunessa. And there we go. Oh, and apparently we have a pet. I should probably go do that now. Actually, 22 minutes left. Let me go do that right now. There's always those like elusive pets right as I'm setting up the stream before every single time. Well, let's go do this. I also have to win, I believe, 12 battles today using 3 yellows. So, well, there we go. It's going to be ridiculously easy. Okay, we'll go and take that down. Get ourselves this weapon. I'm ready to go. Throw this at anything because they're all so weak. And in this Infernus for the entire wipe. Also, hello everyone! Hello William, hello Captain, hello Dragon Ball Z fan, hello Mr. Jesse, and hello Demon Angel. Welcome. Hello everyone else. Mountain Crusher with Titan and 3 times Faunessa works a bit faster. Yeah, there's quite a few things that would work faster. I just don't want to switch my hero class yet because I need the current hero class that we have set for, oh, what's it called? For raids that we're about to do in a moment. But then again, I guess technically we can use Titan for that. The only problem with going to a maxed out hero class, though, is we're gaining no EXP because we already have it maxed. And I'm still in the theme of trying to get everything maxed just so we kind of have it to use. And then we can actually utilize everything for what they're supposed to be used for. So probably for the next month or so still, we're going to be constantly leveling up hero classes as we have been the entire time. And then at that point, we'll pretty much be always using the best hero class for everything. We're still... The update's still recent enough that we're still in the phase of trying to get everything maxed. Yeah, we're pretty close. We have almost everything upgraded that we need. I think we're only missing 3 things, if I'm not mistaken. Sorcerer maxed. Let's see. Sorcerer maxed. Rune Priest maxed. I guess the Centaur 1 to level 70. Maybe the Necromancer 1 to level 70. And I believe that was it. Warlord I don't believe we need for anything because Titan's better than it in literally every instance. Knight is the same way. Death Knight is better than it in literally every instance. And... what other ones were there? I think that was all of them. That we haven't already upgraded, of course. Also, I'll need to see which one the event is for next week. I still didn't bother checking the Spore of the thread. I guess now would be the better than ever. Let's go see. Where on earth is this on the Spore of the thread? I know it's somewhere here. It's not loading at the moment. There it goes. Okay, let's go to the main page. Return to main page. Come on, load. Why are you taking so long to load? Well, let's go and play... What is it doing? What? It's trying to save the file. I don't want to save the file. I said open in a new tab. Guess I accidentally tried saving the link or something. Troop spoilers, weapon spoilers, pet spoilers, weekly event spoilers. That's the one I want to see. What is next week's class? No! Well, actually, yes. Oh, no. Wait, wrong date. Oops, never mind. It's Archer. I was looking at Archer, but that's not happening yet. Let's see. Pansvale. Invasion, Pet Rescue, Class. Where's the class for next week? Wait, is that the right one? And I'm just looking at the date incorrectly. How many days are in this month? Hold up. How many days is in this month? Oh, never mind. August 2nd is next Thursday. Oh, I didn't realize it's already almost August. Anyways, so yeah, it is Archer next week then. 40 hero class. Oh, so I don't even need to level anything then. Sweet. That means we can level anything we want tomorrow and Saturday, and basically that entire week. So with that being said, I don't know what I want to do then, because next one is going to be Archer, and we literally have maxed Archer, so there's nothing we need to do with that. So that's pretty cool. Hey, I finally don't need to power level one of them before a class event thingy. We're already going to have it maxed. Archer is actually really interesting. There's one team that I found that actually works with Archer very well. It's an early game team too, though it's the only time you'd ever really bother using Archer. It's pretty funny. I still have it saved as one of my teams too. I was going to show it for the little video thingy where we go over literally every class, which I still haven't done yet. Still need to go do that. Lately, of course, we've been covering them one by one in their own little videos, but I do want to do one master video going over literally all of them, just to kind of archive that. We'll have that soonish. Well, let's go take that down. Hopefully he unwebs here so we can actually kill. Also, new Mythic is going to be so annoying with webs. It's almost going to force you to have to keep using Divine teams. I like how they're, like, trying to... Like, they switched this new troop that's coming out to not be Divine anymore. To try to, like, get rid of Divine meta and all that. Yet, one of its abilities is web all enemies, which, to get rid of that, you're going to want to have a cleanse. And the best cleanses in the game are literally every Divine. There's almost every single thing that has Divine full team, except for, I believe, Herdmaster, is all under Divine. Okay, we'll move that down. Get in Furnace. That should be enough for Weeb, and I'll obviously kill. And down it goes. How can you find the live channel from your YouTube page when it's active but not streaming yet? Sometimes it shows, and sometimes it does not. Oh, yes. It only shows if I make it show, which I normally do after I made the thumbnail and all that. I try not to do it too much in advance. Probably should actually do it in advance. Some of the reasons I don't is just because sometimes people might think that I'm literally streaming then, even though it does show the timer. But, yeah, I normally just do it, like, right before stream, so I probably should do it a little bit ahead of time. But anyways, long story short, let me go get you the link for that. It's not one that's really well known, and I don't think I actually even have it posted anywheres. But that link right there would always bring you to the YouTube live stream page, even if you do not have it, even if I don't have a little thing that shows, like, hey, I'm going to be streaming at X time, that link right there will always bring you to the page, even if there's no stream currently active. But yeah, just bookmark that or something if you always want to have access to it. I might put it somewhere as well. I just don't have it publicly yet because people might start chatting there. And most of that chat will just get completely deleted and I'll never see it. But, of course, if we're about to start streaming, it would still probably save the chat. I think it, like, deletes it every few hours or so. But we'll go and throw in Furnace there. Hello, Questor! Welcome! And we'll go move that down, get a Furnace. Get I guess another poke. And then just in Furnace again. And down it goes. Also, hello, Siplam as well, and Marcelo, and Steve. Let's see. What can you use for King Salinas? A lot, instead of him? A lot of finesses. A lot of finesses. Like, literally your entire team finessa is the replacement for not having him. Because you still get, oh, I forgot to take that. Because you still get to start with a lot of mana, which makes up for the fact that you don't have the half mana start on everything. And you still have the 50% off your hero, because he can set it for himself off his traits. So, even without King Salinas, you don't really need King Salinas. It's helpful, but it's definitely not required for anything this week. It's also a pretty nice burn option, but if you have Furnace, you never really need King Salinas again, for the most part. Okay, what else do we need to move around? I guess we'll let him have a skull. I didn't surge there, so we didn't get full mana, but we'll grab that, throw in Furnace, Ubistet ideally. He's not going to get enough mana, though. And I guess we'll worry about the other one in case we can get full mana. We'll throw that down in case we go in Furnace or something, which we do, and dead. He'll die to burn. And the final one. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is my lowest resource pet. This might be enough to actually level it. Not like I need it. EXP is very, very, very useless in this game. Having a higher hero level isn't really going to help us much. Though we are about to hit level 1,300, so as I'm saying that, we are reaching a pretty big milestone. We'll go through that down. Also, I should go check where we are on the leaderboard. Though that leaderboard doesn't show literally everyone, but it does show a pretty good number of endgame players. Let me see, I haven't actually checked it for a while. Actually, I don't even have the link open. Let me go under gemsofwardatabase.com and see where we are on the table right now. Pretty sure it will show us at like 100th something, but technically we're probably like 500th or 1000th just because it doesn't track literally everyone. It only tracks people that go to this website. Let me see. Let's go to leaderboard, hero level. And based on this somewhat inaccurate but still semi-accurate list, we are exactly 100. We are 100 right on the dot at level 1299. And maybe we'll go up to like 98 once we get another level because I'm pretty sure it's pretty condensed. Like, we would go up to top 50 just from gaining another 50 levels. So, that's funny. We'd actually basically gain 1 rank per level then, in theory, at this point, for every single level we gain from here forth. Okay, we'll move that over, move that over. Get a Uber step down. And what else? Nothing's worth going for. Let's go in furnace. He'll skull us, or not, never mind. He still gets a skull, and he still gets another skull. Gets a summon, gets a little bit of everything. I should actually probably killed him with that there, but oh well. He didn't even go for the hero, oddly enough. But we'll go throw this down. Get full mana, and that'll be overkill. Never mind, we don't even need anything. The cascade itself will kill it. Oh, and there's the thing I was mentioning. We had to use a bunch of yellows, and boom, we already got free gems for doing so. And let's go claim our luckies, and we only got 1 copy, which I don't believe is enough to upgrade it. Unfortunate. Let's see, how many do we have? Oh, never mind. We weren't even remotely close, even if we got a lot of them. Never mind. Okay. Well, anyways, let's go and get our level 1,300. We are right on top of that. Next battle should give it to us, hopefully. Anyways, class event. Let's go finish that with 2 more battles, I believe we have. Yes, we do. If we find a Valraven, I won't even use it because there's no point. Even if we get another Valraven, we'd have to get another 3 Valravens in order to make the next thingy. So, no point in going for that. I wonder if they actually give you a static amount of Valravens each time, because I noticed that every single class event where I spend 0 sigils, it gives you exactly enough to reach the first 4. Which also technically means, if it keeps up that consistency, that buying 250, assuming you get every Valraven and every win, assuming it does like a static rate of them, would be enough to reach all rewards. Though it wouldn't be enough to reach leaderboard, though. But it would still give you 1 orb for 250 gem cost. Plus you still get all the EXP and everything. Well, we'll go move that over. And you even get most of your gems back, too. Well, not most. I think you get, like, 60 of your gems back. I forget the exact amount. But if we don't spend any, we actually get 25 gems for doing this for no cost at all, which is kind of cool. Okay, let me go and get rid of you, I guess. Just so you don't get Fairy Fire on us. I like that's really going to make much of a difference. Maybe I should have went all in on her. She's going to be annoying now. I guess we'll just leave it as is. So we'll go for this, kill that out. Trying to find a skull here that we could actually kill it with. I don't want to have to double finesse her. I will if I have to, though. But we'll move that down. Got the skull we needed. And now we just win from there. Double, triple cast on this. Looks like triple. And just 1 more skull will take it out. So just need to find that 1 skull. Throw that 2 more times. It just drained my mana, of course. Unfortunate. And we don't even get a skull to go and get revenge. Oh, yes, we did. Never mind. We got that one right there. Oh, that's not enough damage, apparently. Well, we still have 2 more hits then. Well, we have enough we take. Let's move that over. Take some yellows if we can. He takes it away from us. Take yellow again. Skull, and then Fanessa. Or another skull. That works too. And down it goes. And there it is! Level 1,300. Let's screenshot that for later. Oops. Let me make sure that's out the way. There it goes. And there it is. Level 1,300. And we get an extra stat of... Really? It's just armor. Really? 1 armor. We get all these levels, and our reward is 1 armor. That is quite pitiful. That's going to come into play almost never. Though if we live with 1 HP in one of our battles later on Hero, we know that 1 armor made a difference. Oh, well. Anyways. I never even realized that it has little things that says what each one of these does. Don't lose it all. Protect your life. Power up spells. Damage from skulls. Anyways, but yeah, armor's the weakest possible stat in the game for any of you that don't know. What do we go for here? We're actually kind of even, 186 on all of them, so I guess we can go for literally any of them. Guess we'll go for blue, because why not? Actually, I probably should have went for yellow. Our blue's technically higher because of that one blue pet thingy. Anyways, let's go do our final battle here. Oh, attack is 1,400. Well, let's go spend an entire year getting another 100 levels. I don't even know how long it takes. I just know it takes forever. Depends how much we play, obviously. How long it'll take. What do I do about this guy? I don't have any way I could take Mang Mana. I want to take Skull. Even if he takes yellow here, I think it's fine. I'm going to advance at him immediately. He's just going to give us a Skull to kill him out with. So we'll do that. We need to go get the last little bit of our mana, so let's work towards that. Take a purple here. That somehow didn't get the full, but we'll grab that. That gives us Mang, which is what we really need here. Throw that onto... All these have really high armor too, which is really nice. Who do we want to get rid of the most? Probably the Summoner, so I'm actually going to do it on you. Even though that makes it so we can't really go for Skull for good value, but we'll do that. And now we just one-shot everything. We just do this, throw one on you, and now both of you can die in one Skull. And now we just need to go find those Skulls. Gotta keep finessing last slot, either or. Gonna move that. He can get a Skull, he got the Skull. Go and triple finesse this. We'll need one more, I believe. Come on, stop getting random Skulls like that. I need those Skulls. And never mind, one more will do it. And now we just need to find that Skull that is being very elusive right now. Nope, we got 2 chances. Neither of them hit it. We'll try that. Didn't get it again. He keeps getting everyone. Luckily, that's just sitting there. And yeah, he killed our hero. Look at that. And then goes. Oh, that actually loses us 1 point, though we're not trying for leaderboard, so it makes no difference. There we go. Bard level 78. Very nice. And oh, we did get another Valraven. So I forgot because literally in that one battle we just did. But yeah, we have enough to get to tier 4. I'm really not going to go any further at this point because there's no way with what we currently have that we'll reach tier 5 unless we were to spend more gems. Of course, I guess technically we could spend more gems, but not really much of a need to. I'm in no rush to get Bard to max, and probably would just be better doing it in PvP anyways. So that's that. Speaking of that, let's go to raids now and get even more EXP on it. Of course, we still have raids to do. I think that's been going pretty well. We might even have an orb waiting for us if I'm not mistaken. Even check that today. Let me see. And no, we do not. Very, very close, but not quite yet. We're right on top of it. So I highly doubt we're actually going to reach it this stream. But yeah, we have a double orb almost there. And then the major orb we'll probably have on Saturday or early on Sunday. Yeah, let's go and fight it out then. Do these 6 battles, because it probably will be 6 by the time we actually get to that point. Let's see. So Hero and 3 times Vanessa is the new raid troop as well. No, you don't really need the new raid troop this week. You actually don't need it ever at all. Unless you're, actually, really, you don't need it ever at all. Because, you eventually reach the point where Vanessa actually does more damage to the Zugoff than what the raid troop will do. Which is kind of funny, but that is actually the case this week. Where, it would just be higher. Which is kind of weird, but that is how it is this week. I think it's the first time ever where a troop actually does more damage than the raid thing. Even if you maxed out the raid thing, I think it's still, you'd eventually reach a point where your Vanessa does more damage, oddly enough. Not to mention your Vanessa can do it to everyone, not to mention it also starts with full mana, and it even gains its mana a lot quicker, because it has 8 with a link, whereas the other guy has 12 with no link. Alright, let's go take this out. He's blocked on yellow, so we're fine there. Biggest issue here, or basically every battle now, since we're not using a proper hero class like Titan that has barrier every round, we are going to die super quick on hero. 2 skulls instantly kills us, or 1 skull and an ability also is enough to kill us, so gotta be a little careful. It's not that big a deal if hero does die. We still win even if he does. It's just we lose our ability to one-shot with skulls if he does die, and he just died. Unless he's super dumb and doesn't go for it. So let's go and just move that over. He, of course, takes a skull. That dies out. Not too big a deal. Just need to go get our mana back up. Don't see any. As long as he can't take yellow. And then again, even if he can, he's being blocked. Never mind. This should be easy. But I still want to take it just in case, because we need that mana. Grab that. He just skulls us. Grab that again. Get another poke in there. And now we just have to deal with this last little guy. Move all that down. Double check the rest. Looks good to go. We'll take a red. Try to see if we can get yellow or anything. Take yellow down. Go for another little poke there. And that's about it. Move that over. Take that nice little yellow. We'll take green. We'll go and just take a random skull. Of course, we have like no damage anymore because we don't have hero, but that's still an okay amount. Get the finesse up. Get the last little bit of mana we need for the other one. He gets a little bit of mana, but it's not the one he needs, so it's fine. We'll take another skull just so he doesn't press us with it. And because we will lose some mana generation if we did. And that's way more than enough damage. If this doesn't die, that is. And there we go. And that's why you always throw the first one first. So if you do lose it, you still get the damage there. Yeah, it's a pretty big cakewalk this week just to go through these. Easiest week ever to get to level 500. I've never actually bothered doing it before, nor will I be this week because there's probably so many people going for leaderboard because of how easy it is this week that it's not worth doing. But yeah, it's super, super easy to get really high on it. It really just comes down to who has the most gems. As far as the difficulty of this, it is so easy. Easiest raids ever. Of course, they all won't be like this, unfortunately. I will do that, do that. What else do we need? Mang, did we try getting you up again? You've been poked once, so probably not. There's a high chance you're going to die very soon. And we're not going to bother. Didn't get a skull, unfortunately. We'll let him do whatever next turn, or next 2 turns. One nice thing about Faunessa spam, too, is you can skip your turn like crazy. Every Faunessa technically skips your turn. So, you can just keep spamming it over and over again to make sure you never do a bad turn. And we'll take that down so we have full mana for all of them. Still trying to find that skull. So we'll keep passing our turn until he gives us one, since there doesn't seem to be a good cascade. And there he goes, just giving it to us. Perfect. He gives us another one. Perfect. And will he give us a third one? Yes, he does. Wow. Oh, but he killed our hero, so it's not worth taking. We might as well just hit him 3 times. Oops, I forgot to take green and purple. We'll go do that, and he's dead off the 3rd one. And there we go. And luckily in this game mode, you get literally no penalty for actually losing troops. Only matters if you win. And if you kill the Valraven, of course. And if you don't win, it matters how much damage you did to Zugaf. Ooh! First thought Valraven. That is what I do not want to see. Well, there's no... Oh, there is a yellow he can take. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm just going to let him have it, though. As long as he's not extra turning it or anything. Do we let him have 1 skull? I think the answer is yes. Now, do we mang the bird? Or do we mang the Zugaf? Well, first things first, let's take purple. I think we still mang the Zugaf and we just hope we get lucky. Biggest issue is I need to take... He better not take double yellow, basically. But we'll do this. If he does, I have to take the other one. Yeah, I have to take this yellow even though I don't need the mana. Okay, we need a skull so badly right now. Without him getting one. Too bad there's not a 3 here for us to take. There's not even a good chance of us really getting one anywheres. I might just need to start hitting him. There's a good chance he might actually escape. Come on, Skull, where are you? We need you. Where are you? Okay, this time we mank him, unless we find a Skull here. Oh, perfect. There we go. That's what we needed. And now we won. Okay, it should be ridiculously easy from here. We just mang that. 547 attack. I wonder if we have enough attack to win. Go get the hit on there. He does not kill our hero, surprisingly. So that's nice. We'll pass our turn again, because this looks really dangerous in trying to give him a skull. Actually, that red is technically safe. Unless the skull falls there. You know what, I'm actually going to take this red and then let him do his turn. Or you know what, this purple's actually safe too. Kind of. So we'll take that one. Reduced our chance that we'd actually get him to do something, but that's fine. This could give him something, and it does. But hero dies out, but we got the mana we needed. So we'll go double tap this, throw that down, throw that other one down. And now we just need to keep hitting him. And he has a pretty decent attack now too. Keeps getting higher off his ability. Not by much, only 4. But also every time he takes damage, he gains another one. And while that makes very little difference, it still makes a bit of a difference. And he doesn't go for that, so we'll go for that skull poke in there. Go through triple in there. Boom, boom, boom. Keeps going even higher. And will that make a difference? Kind of did. That little bit extra he had. I think that did push it, so we didn't need to do one more cast. And down it goes. Between like his extra 4 attacks and everything. Yeah, we're getting really lucky on Valravens. We have more battles than what we even started with, and we did like 3 battles already or something. So, pretty good. Not to mention, each one of these battles is giving so many points, too. Okay, so we'll take that over. Take a brown to the red. Grab all that mess. Get a nice mang down. Throw that right onto the boss. Kill off the boss immediately, since there's no Valraven to deal with. If it'll click, there we go. Took my purple. I should have taken that. Never mind. We didn't use any mana yet. We couldn't have taken that. We wouldn't have gotten anything from it if we did. Okay, let's take some browns. I don't really need another mang, but oh well. We'll take another skull. Oh, we should have taken brown first, but then we probably wouldn't have been able to take the skull. Oh well, either way, works out. We'll go through all in on the stone skin guy because we can't one-shot him. Also because he's further back in the line as well. Take purple, take board, it's fine. We'll pass our turn here. Oh, but he's going to pass his turn as well is the only problem. So I can't really just do a double pass. That's bad. Hopefully he's dumb enough to take mana next turn. He's almost guaranteed going to cast his ability. I need 2 of them to delay our turn. Oh, you know what? He might cast his ability instead of taking the skull. Wow, he is that dumb. I had a feeling he would do that. I had a feeling he would do that. If I did it the other way around, he would have gotten the skull. But because I did it that way, he, for whatever reason, prioritizes his ability, which is something that the AI does actually relatively consistently. It doesn't always do that, but there's a chance that it would have done that. And it was better than guarantee giving him a skull, so we went for it and actually paid off because he did his ability instead of taking skull, which allowed us to kill him. Okay, well, let's take Mang to full as we always do, get it immediately, throw that down on biggest threat, which is obviously Zugov, then one of the stone skins, instantly kill because we already got all the damage ready to go. Very nice. Double tap on him, throw the other one, go from there, tap tap. We'll take ourselves a drop here. We'll take it off the yellow to keep it on our turn. I'm actually going to take another purple here just to triple Vanessa. We wasted a little bit of mana, but we can now just do all 3 of them back to back to back. Pick skull, not enough to kill obviously, but another one will. What else do we need? Throw that down. Wait, is that enough to kill? What is half of 385? Math. That is 190. Oh, that's way more than enough. So 1 skull will do it. What do we need? Take a yellow over. Got our finesses good to go. Let's move that. We'll take that. We just go triple this down. Wait, is there a free turn there? No, there is not. Just go poke it. Hello, Medieval and Osman. Welcome. So old team was bad with Salinas and stuff. It wasn't bad. You just use it at a lower level range. Is what you would mainly use it for. It depends how many battles you would have. If you're going very deep into the battles with a lot of tiers, like if you're going beyond tier 3, you definitely want to switch to Vanessa. But if you were doing tier 3 or less, you probably wouldn't need to switch this Vanessa team because the stats you would be up against wouldn't be high enough to utilize Vanessa. You'd still probably be using Siren or something. Okay, we'll go and... Oops, I was almost about to go start spamming him. We definitely want to make sure we get Mang first, or we're going to waste a lot of our damage potential, especially against the stone skins. Oops, what am I doing? Wrong one. Trying to take ourselves that mana we need right there. So grab that, get ourselves Mang, and let's go through a Mang. Okay, so all that's in order. Move that over. That skull, we're actually just going to let him have. Nothing we could really do about that. Just get the Mang down. Way more important than taking that skull. And then we just double tap this. Ideally, we'll still get 1 skull before he dies without him killing us. Take a purple here. Seems safe. Nice, he gives us that skull. Not enough to kill, but another one will. He hits our hero, unfortunately. Come on, you have a 1 in 4 chance of hitting anything on a team. And you just happen to hit the exact correct one. Okay, we'll let him have that because he gives us mana when he does so. Oops, I didn't see that. Oh, and it didn't even go for it yet. Luckily, we can still keep passing our turn. So go for a poke on him, start working him down so we can actually do full skull damage. Want to get him out the way so our skulls will actually do the full amount, because right now they're reduced by half. But once we kill him, they'll be back to full damage. So now they're back to full damage, which is only 43, but still, that's better than hitting a 21, which is what it would do with the 50% reduction. Alright, move that over. The rest of the board we can kind of just leave as is, start getting more finesses down, need to get her HP up so she doesn't die. We'll throw it on the later guy. Actually, we should probably be throwing on the up front guy since our skulls hit him. Oh, a little late for that, we already started working this guy. Also, he has 100 attack, wow. We're starting to get really high attack values. But we'll go and throw the other one down. One more hit will do it, and then we just have to deal with this last guy there. Take all the reds, which we don't need. Take the purple, which we do need. Take the skull, which we kind of need. And he's going to kill us, or not. Okay, good. That 1 in 3 chance didn't hit it. So we'll go and use that to get a little bit more HP. Not enough to survive, but at least if we do it again, I think it will be enough to survive. No, it won't be. Never mind. Even if we cast her again, it won't be enough. Oh, well. She's just going to die out soon. We'll do that. She's not frozen, so we get her turn. Take that for free because we're not frozen on green, so we still get to save our turn, even though we took purple with it. So we'll just keep spamming these out. We can get 1 more, she'll live, but it's not going to even matter at this point. Oh, and there we go. Now she can live. No! That doesn't matter at all. But oh well. And she goes down. You got 2 more left. Probably 4 more, because there's... With how lucky we've been getting so far, there's probably a good chance another Valraven. Well, this battle doesn't have it, but hopefully the other one will. And again, to a degree, it won't really matter. My guild's gonna... Even if we don't do any more battles, we could just stop... Oh, I almost just clicked it. Why did I do that? Whoops, getting ahead of myself. But even if we were to go and do no more of the raid battles, I'm pretty sure my guild would already pretty much be able to do the rest. But we're still going to be doing them, of course. Or at least most of them. Probably up until Friday or so. We'll go throw that down, get the Mang. That kills out already, unfortunately. But we did get Mang down, so that's the main thing that matters. Potentially lose this one, gotta be a little careful. We still have yet to lose a Valraven. I probably shouldn't say that because we're gonna jinx it this battle. But we still haven't lost a Valraven, and we still haven't lost a battle yet for one of these. Though we are definitely trying to push it and do it this time around, aren't we? But we'll go double tap him, that'll be enough to kill. That freezes us, a lot of damage. He's using those really annoying stone guys. They hit so hard, these things. Every single one of the abilities they do. That one yellow-purple guy is actually really nice to see on the enemy team because he does almost nothing. He does no damage and he doesn't really have any follow-up. So we're kind of stuck having to take every skull we see because, yeah, they hurt a lot. And as I say that, we're finally going to lose, aren't we? This is why you need to use the right hero class. I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll finally switch to... Well, we're definitely switching our hero class tomorrow. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. But anyways, let's go throw... What's our biggest threat at the moment? I guess we work down the front and just do it one by one. And just kill out one more thing that he kind of needs to use. So we'll go for that. Start working him down. We'll need 2 more of those. Unfortunately, we only have 1 at the moment. But we could easily go get the mana for it. There's the mana for it. Oh, okay, good. 2 HP. That 2 HP is plenty enough for us to win this battle with. If that actually would have died, this would be a good chance we would have lost. Luckily, that 2 HP came through and saved us ever so barely. 50% chance he hits the right target. Will he get lucky? Yes, he will. Well, what do we do from here? Skull we have to take. And he's just going to keep getting mana. I think we lose. We are 2 hits of any kind away, which includes his ability itself, I believe is enough to 2-shot her. So that's not looking too good. Take the purple over. That'll be full mana for there, but we're now 2 hits away of any kind. His ability will not be enough damage unless there was a lot of reds, but it's not going to be that many. But actually, we can still keep getting HP off the ability. But still, it's not looking too good. I think we finally lose. That's a good sign. We need to go switch our hero class now to finally use the correct thing. But we'll go, and nothing on this board looks good. This would actually be a good time you would normally use Faunessa, but we don't have our ability, so we'll move that. Skull we have to take. He's going to get a skull of his own. Our skulls do almost nothing because of stone skin. But it just doesn't really help much. Or actually, yes it does, because it makes it so he can't take a skull. Oh, no, never mind, he still can. Oh, come on, there's like a skull in every single direction. Well, we'll go take it this way, I guess. Do it that way. He gets a skull back. And now we die the second he does anything, so we lost. Unless we surge this into extra turn into some kind of other madness. So first things first, let's move the purple into purple. Get that down, guarantee full mana, stops him from using that. He gets free turn though and dead. Nope, jinxed it immediately. Well, at least we did all the damage to the boss. And let's just go do one last one. Maybe with a Valraven, let's see. But yeah, we didn't get a perfect streak. Oh, we got a Valraven though. Hopefully we don't lose this guy. So let's go get Mang up. Go get that. Mang immediately, he hits us. Don't you dare double hit us. Ooh, he got so close to double hitting us. I'm actually going to let Hero die here, as much as I don't want it to. But we're going to let it die out again, immediately. And then go from there. Yeah, Hero's dying way too quick at this point. That is quite obvious. So it's probably a time, if we are going to keep doing raids, to switch to Titan. Switch to a class that's actually made for this game mode. We'll go do that. Go and do this. Move that over. See what else we need here. All in on Valraven is pretty much what we need. So throw a poke. Oh, whoops, I didn't even take that mana. Wow, he got so much mana out of that. Well, we'll take a yellow there. He even hit the one that it needed to hit, too, off a random hit. Yeah, I think we just lost again. Take the purple there. His skull kills us. Take that. Valraven, no! Well, at least we got all the boss damage. But we'll do that. Take a yellow of our own. Grab that down. Full mana. Valraven dead, but we have to win the battle for us to actually claim it. And we are 1 hit away of any hit to die right now, so that's probably not happening. We'll take the purple down. See what else we can do from here. And already dead. Since when did Double Stone Giant just become overpowered all of a sudden? Twice in a row. Well, we still gain a decent amount of points. Only 10,000 away. Guild will do that soon. But yeah, if we want to keep going with this, we do need to make sure we go and switch hero class. With that being said, maybe this will be the end of us doing raids for now. Let's see, how far did we get up to in the guild? We're currently the second highest in the guild, and I believe this person actually spent a little bit more than me on points. Because they lost quite a bit more, so they would have had to have gone, I guess, for one more extra pack than what we did, probably tier 6 or something. So, yeah, I think we'll leave it for here. We are literally the second highest contributor in our entire guild, so I think we're fine to literally just stop raids, I guess, and then go, hey, you did 0, what are you doing? I think he said he was going to do it later this week, because he was busy this week, so probably on the weekends. But anyways, I think we'll leave raids at there, and just let the rest of the guild go then. How close is leaderboard, by the way? Wow, if we got those 2 Val... If we didn't lose either of those 2 battles and we got the 2 Val Ravens, we actually would be almost on leaderboard just with tier 5. Wow, this actually came pretty close. And tier 6 definitely would have made it if we would have went for it. Though that's a whole 500 more gems, and that definitely wouldn't have been worth it. Let's see, 8 more battles. How far would that actually have gotten us then? Let's see, if we didn't lose any of those because we were using Titan, that's about 2,100 more points, approximately. So let's just say that's 30,300. And then if we did the other 8, that would bring us up to pretty much 40,000. Maybe a little bit higher. Depends on Valraven luck. So if we would have bought in that pack, we'd be around the top 50, which doesn't really help us much. All that is 100 gems in 1 orb. So I don't really need to do that. It's not worth it. Because I don't need any of the other drops we get from it. So, that wouldn't really be useful for me. So yeah, I think we're fine as is. I'm not bothering for that leaderboard. There we go. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't end up reading chat a lot, yeah. Let's see. Hello, Osman. You finally got a mythic around level 940. Congratulations. You were wondering if you could recommend a team or 2. What was it? You didn't say which one mythic it is. Can you, initiate, or, wait, what? Imitate Vanessa? What, her little laugh thing? The I don't even know. That's about the closest I'm gonna get. It sounds like a monkey when I do it. Let's see. Yeah, what mythic was it? Let's see. Yeah, what was the mythic? Oh, was it war? There's almost nothing you would ever use war for. The only thing you ever use war in is maybe Blue Guild War Day, and that's about it. And that would be, war, Queen Jezebel, hero using something, like Dawnbringer, if you have, and, or a mana generation troop, like Azura or something. Actually, probably Azura. So, war... Actually, let me just go do the team real quick, instead of just saying it. Let's just do it against whatever this is. Oh, that'll be a little bit annoying against Gorgolfa. But let's go and get rid of this. Go and replace it with the other thing. So suggested teams. Move that out the way. Suggested teams. And replace this out with a war. Where did war go? Oh, he's all the way. I forgot. Endless conflict. Endless. I haven't put a war in my team. Like I keep forgetting. It's so much easier to reach it with endless conflict. If you type in war, you're never gonna find it. It's all the way at the bottom. You have to scroll down like hours to go and find it. Anyways, war. Queen, yes. And Azura. And hero using Dawnbringer. What are we missing at that point? We're missing green. And I don't want to go... Wait, no, we're not. What are we missing? We're missing... No. What are we missing? Brown, red, blue, green, purple. Oh, we're missing nothing. Never mind. If we use Dawnbringer, that does indeed cover everything. So, Dawnbringer it is. And there we go. But yeah, War, Queen Jezebel, Azura, Dawnbringer is pretty much the only thing you would ever use War for. It's basically Blue Guild War. Well, it is Blue Guild War. And Banner would be something with a +1 purple. And I guess we'll just go +1 purple, +1 green. Or we could go +1 purple, +1 blue. But I'm actually going to go purple-green here in this instance. Oh, wait, never mind. Our hero class we're currently using actually already has purple on it. So with that being said, let's actually go down. Oh, you know what? No, new plan. Our hero's being blocked, so what we can do is go the normal banner that you would with this team, which is purple-green, the 2+1s that you really need. And then let's go switch our hero class to that one perk that enchants us. Haven't actually even bothered using that yet. But if we switch this to class, go to talent tree, and go to and gain enchant when you take green. Since our hero is being blocked on every color except yellow, that'll be a great way to get it to full mana. So we'll do that. We got our +1 purple for Azura. We got a +1 green to make sure Queen Isabel gets it a little bit quicker. And yeah, that's pretty much that. And then we just roll with this. It is about the only thing you would really use a war for. You wouldn't really PvP with it. You wouldn't really do anything else other than maybe use it for Guild War Day. It's too slow to use as a PvP team because it's not using any meta team. Let's see. What do we need here? I need purple, but it's not available. At this point, we're almost getting a Dawnbringer up. I also need a green, but that's also not available. I guess we'll try taking it so we can get it next turn. So he does not take away our green. That's good. I have to give him another skull. Other problem with War 2 is he's so flimsy. Wait, how do we already get a kill? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Wait. What? What? How do we just one-shot? Oh, we got Enrage. Oh. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's funny. We got Enrage off of, wow, that completely went over my head initially. But we got a random stats effect on one of our random troops that happened to be Enrage on first slot war. We then killed him with armor piercing, and we killed him. Because it still does 1.5 times damage and a 50% chance it does true damage. And because it ignores the traits, we ignored his 75% reduction. Oh, that's funny. I was going to say, how on earth did we already get a kill? That's what the kill was from. As you can see, War is almost already dead. That's happening quite quickly, to say the least. That's kind of to be expected. War is very flimsy and never really used for anything just because of how flimsy it is. We don't even have enough damage to get a kill here. It comes very close, but it's not enough. So we'll want a Dawnbringer. Hopefully it doesn't kill it, and it does. But yeah, as you can see, he's already dead. But more often than not, War is 100% useless. It's not really worth ever using. It used to be actually somewhat decent back when it used to do extra damage to burning, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know why they changed that on him. He wasn't even overpowered before, and then they nerfed him. Which didn't really make much sense, but that is what they did. And that's match. So that was more so Dawnbringer than anything. Azura plus Dawnbringer. Pretty much doing everything. But that's about as far as you're going to get to a good war team. That's how bad he currently is. Oh, you got a tribute. And grab that. 6 tribute. Very small. At least this late in the game, that's really small. Let's go do dungeons before I forget. And then I guess we'll go do PvP for the rest of the time. Let's go use a standard Divine team. But yeah, with that being said, I should probably go switch my hero class now. Well, let's go figure out what we want to go use. What do you guys think we should go level? Because we'll probably be doing that for, well, definitely all of tomorrow. Whatever we end up choosing. So yeah, I'll go show our choices after we go through the rest of these. Because I don't really need to get Bard to 100. That's kind of pointless. And we're not going to need it for Kingdom leveling to be a level 100 for like a year or two. It's going to be a long time before we need a level 100 every hero class. It is eventually required, but it is like ages upon ages away. They will naturally almost all be max leveled by the time it actually gets introduced to the game. They're going to slowly be introducing it, but like the first one I think is just leveling it to level 20, which takes like an hour or two. Oh, we'll go throw Infernus down. And we'll throw a poke. Can he stop gaining barrier? He does every extra turn. Well, I guess we have to stop giving him extra turns, but we'll move that over. We gain enchant. Oh yeah, I forgot we're still using the enchant part of it, aren't we? And there we go. What is a better dragon team than 2x eggs, Dragon Soul, Baby Dragon? You'd want to use Dragatar for sure if you have it. Even just Dragatar spam. But Dragatar, Dragon Soul, Dragonian Monk, and one other dragon is generally what you build as an early game dragon team. I don't know if you have all those yet, but that is what you'd be using if you did. Otherwise, literally any dragons you have. But those would be the core ones, particularly Dragatar once you finally get it. He really helps a dragon team since he gives a really high armor boost as well as a little bit of attack. Alright, we'll we'll go Infernus to kill those out, and then we have the last little one to kill, and we'll do that with a Divine Ishpala. Get that in there. Get a nice little hit in there. Infernus dead. Could you try a team for you just because you want to see if you had the chance for fun? Sure, what is it? What's the team? And we'll go do it. There's all of that. And now we need to figure out what hero class we want. I don't think anyone actually mentioned anyone, or any hero class. Let's see. Yeah, Titan is insanely good for raids and invasions. There's nothing better than it for raids or invasions, if you were to use it for that purpose. It's the absolute best hero class for both. Unfortunately, we already have it maxed, so I don't have much of a need to go do that. But, or, you know, since we're still kind of in the order of maxing everything. So, things we still need to get upgraded that would actually benefit from being upgraded. If I'm not mistaken, doesn't Definite get something? Kind of. I don't think you would ever use it with elementals. So that's kind of fine for now. The main ones we need to get upgraded are Rune Priest to max, Sorcerer to max, and Warden to 70? Though, ideally, we'd also want to get Necromancer to 70 and Oracle to 70, and I guess while we're at it, Orb Weaver to 70 in case we ever need a mean to mana drain. War, Death, Plague, Famine, and that's not the order you do that team in, but we can go do it. You use Plague in first slot because you need the lower down their mana, and then you go all in on Famine with yellows. But yeah, we can go do the 4 Horsemen real quick. It's a really horrible team. We can go do it real quick. So let's go do that, and then we'll figure out what hero class we want. But anyways, let's go to PvP, go to whatever this battle is. Oh, no, no, Divinia. It's going to take forever. Oh, no, not the meta with Divinia. Can we find something that's not horrible? Here, let's go take... Here, we'll do you. This team is so bad, it'll at least give us a chance of winning because of how bad this team is. But we'll go do the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Actually, let's go do it the proper way and go to Apocalypse and do that. Okay, so we need Plague, War, Death, and Famine. Okay, there we go. Everyone's in order. You just put it to double yellow. And we actually get to use the pet, the Apocalypse pet, which gives us a bunch of extra attack and a bunch of extra magic. I believe we almost have it maxed, too. We only need 2 more. Realistically, you would never use this team ever. It's one of the hardest teams in the entire game to obtain. The only thing that would make this team any harder to obtain is if you put a Zugoff in here, and if you put a Xenos in here. With Xenos actually being from this kingdom as well. But that's the only way you could possibly make this team more expensive. The reason why this team, or these specific mythics, are considered slightly harder to obtain than some of the other ones, even though they cost the exact same as all the other ones, is mainly because it's you can never get them from event keys. There is no Apocalypse Kingdom at this current moment in time. That might change starting next patch. But at this current moment in time, there is no Apocalypse Kingdom. So there's never an event for it. So there's never any opportunity for you to get event keys from them. Whereas many events, there are the chance that you would still get that slight possibility of either from the packs, like the raid things. Like, for example, during raids and during the class event this week, you had the chance of getting the Wild Queen as one of the mythics, whereas none of these are ever available in any of those kind of ways. And of course, they're never available in event keys either. The only way to get them is randomly from a Glory, Gem, or VIP chest, or of course if you craft them. But they're never part of an event. Okay, maybe I took a little bit too easy of a battle. We're gonna solo it with just plague damage. But yeah, this team you would obviously never use. It has very, very bad synergy. The mana cost averages to like a 23. You should never use this ever. But yeah, the general premise if you were to use this is you keep trying to get Famine up, keep spamming with Famine. You use Plague to keep their mana at bay. And War and Death are kind of just here to be here. They don't really do anything. They're just here in the team. The whole premise is Plague into Famine, though, as far as what this team is. If nothing else, at least Death keeps doing 2 damage per turn. And if Plague ever dies, you have a gigantic attack value on your War that just one-shots everything. Also, back in the day, almost every single one of the of these mythics of the Horsemen had like 2 times skull damage or something. For whatever reason, Plague's the only one that still has it, which is kind of odd. Anyways, that's what the 4 Horsemen look like. A little bit of an easy battle, but they would again been completely obliterated if we did it on anything even remotely good. But yeah, like if we did it on that, 100% chance we lose. We might as well not even play because there's just that high of a for sure chance that we would lose. Anyways, let's switch over to this. We'll go from there. Oh, what class did you mention? My bad. I didn't see which one you said. But what class did you mention? Oracle? Oracle could be good in the future. It depends if they're ever going to add more centaurs to the game, is the biggest issue with that. It's also really good against spam cast, but there's very few spam cast teams where you would gain enough benefit from its thing that would actually be worth doing. Also, you have to use an all-centaur team with it. Well, you don't have to, but it's pretty bad otherwise. Kind of like Bard, where you pretty much always use a pure yellow team with it. The Oracle, you basically always use a pure centaur with. I may have to go look at the upcoming events, too, to kind of see if we might be able to peek out what... Wow. We were using the normal team, but we can't even destroy it. Gosh. Go retreat from that. This is what happens when we talk during it. Fail. But we'll just get destroyed by goblins, I guess. But let me go double check that. What are some of the upcoming events? Because if that event has a hero class, they're probably going to add it to it. So for example, what I should actually go do, most likely, new plan. I think we go and max out the, what's it called? Or not max out, but get it very close to max. The, I cannot remember its name, the Sorcerer class. Because I'm looking at the Spore of the Thread right now, and on August 6th, we are getting a Karkaroff event. And with that being said, that likely means that we are going to have, or from that Karkaroff event, we're going to be having a event for the hero class that's also from Karkaroff. So that means we'll probably want to have max level Sorcerer by then. That's still a while away. So I guess we technically could go do a different one. Because that's still a little bit beyond a week. That's actually 2 weeks from now, is when that would be. So we still have plenty of time, I guess, to go do that. It's not going to take too long to get the final 10 levels. Plus, I'd probably only get it to level 98, and then maybe do the rest of it through the event as well, just so that we don't waste any of the event. Guild chests now seem to always give Guardian drops, even after all Guardians are maxed. Did they change it? They shouldn't have. That's probably unintended on their part if they did. That goes against what they said earlier. They said once you have all of them, they would always be like that. But yeah, I haven't seen anything about that. I haven't opened them for almost a year now, so I wouldn't know. But are you sure you have 4 copies of Mythic of all of them? Did you, like, disenchant some of them or something on accident, maybe? But I haven't opened any recently, and I haven't heard anyone else make mention of that. They're not supposed to do that. Once you have 4 copies of each one of them and Mythic, you should never get another copy of them again. Or at least that's what's supposed to happen. I'll double kill those. Also, what platform are you on? It could be that they just accidentally... It's just a glitch with a single platform. Okay, we'll go and get those 2 down. Get another Infernus and go from there. Good thing he didn't get a Devourer. Oh, did he seriously just try extra turning off that? He actually got a random purple to land. I think it's the first time I've seen someone with the thing on their ability actually land it. Yeah, I created 1 purple and it actually managed to land it, really. Also, nice to see someone who actually maxed Black Manacle. I'm actually surprised. It is one of the better ones to go for. Not the absolute best. I'd probably rank it at about 6th or 7th or so. It's definitely not horrible to go for. Max Black Manacle. Oh, we got a Treasure Gnome. Nice. So we take that up. Okay, let's go take a yellow over. Move that. They'll just firebomb us. Let's see. What other classes are coming up soon that we might need to go level? Leonis Empire doesn't have one. Blighted Lands doesn't have one. Broken Spire, but that's a mythic, isn't it? No, it isn't. That's an actual event. But that's all the way in September. That's a whole month away. We have plenty of time. But, yeah, as far as upcoming ones, for sure, that we know of, I need to make sure I get Sorcerer maxed. And I guess we get, what's his name maxed? There's probably a lot of newer players that are kind of already there. It's kind of funny. There's probably people at, like, level 300 who have Warlord maxed, yet we have it at, like, level 37 or something. because of course there wasn't ever much a need to use it. But newer players tend to keep it on it and then like never get off of it. So there's probably a lot of lower level players that have it maxed. But yeah, we need to do that before September 3rd, I guess, get it maxed. The main reason why I would want to get it maxed, while it's not a hero class I would personally ever use, it does do triple damage on burning enemies, which is very strong. Though there's another hero class that has it that does it better, the Dragon Guard. So you would never actually use Warlord for that purpose. But it is a factor of him. Okay, we'll go and get an Furnace down and go from there. I'll take the right over. And we just kill that out with something. But yeah, I guess we'll work on Sorcerer then this weekend. Might as well switch to it now. Because I'm probably done with raids for now, for the most part. And we'll just focus on leveling some of them. But yeah, let's, I guess, go into Sorcerer and start working that up. How bad would that be on this team? I think it would still be okay. Let's see what we actually have to utilize. It's going to be weaker than what we're using now, though, is the only thing. I don't know, maybe we stick with this while it's still meta. Because we are still gaining, I don't know, maybe we do stick with Bard. I don't need to max level it, but we're still gaining an okay benefit from it. Like, we're gaining +1 to all yellows. We're using 3 yellows. They're utilizing that bonus. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let me go switch this to a +1 purple. I forgot. We switched it earlier, and then I never switched it back, did I? Let me move that back to normal. But, you know what? I think we're actually going to keep this for now. And if we really wanted to, we can get rid of half mana start and go to 10 extra % mana. But then again, that's since we're using our hero weapon, we probably wouldn't want to do that. But, yeah, I guess we're actually going to keep this hero class for now. Because this might not be meta for much longer. Like, probably only another month or so. And by then, we wouldn't have leveled Bard any further. So, you know what? I guess we'll keep working Bard the rest of this week. Since it is the event, we are getting 20%. It does work with this team. And all those factors combined, it's probably worth doing. We're not max leveling it. We'll probably get it to, like, what, level 90 or so. And then if we ever do need to max it, it'll be ridiculously easy to do from there. So I think that's going to be the game plan then. But yeah, I guess we'll just keep leveling this hero class. It's one less we'll have to do later. And it's already really strong this week, so might as well use it while it's strong instead of doing it when it has no bonuses at all. Okay, he'll Infernus. We'll Infernus back. That'll give us full mana for the Ubesteads. Let's clear him out first, though, with the Infernus. Just so we don't hit something really weak like the Gnome there. Also, getting a lot of Gnome luck these last few battles. Can you please hit? There you go. Grab that. It's not enough to kill. Still a lot of damage, though. Go for Ubestead, and then we clear out whatever's left with the Infernus. Should be enough damage, or pretty close to it. And yeah, would have died to burn even if it wasn't enough. And 5 gems. Not a huge amount, but better than some of the other drops we could have gotten, so I'll take it. Do you have one not mythic? It will still give all of them. Yeah, you do need to make sure all of them are upgraded. All 4 of them need to be 4 copies of mythic or higher. Yeah, that's strange if it's not working anymore. Has anyone else tested that? Who has keys to use? Who has max sentinel right now? Or, you know, level 40? Or I guess it doesn't have to be max, but you, of course, would want to ideally save them for when it's 40,000 or higher. What on earth is he doing? Wow, that firebomb just went crazy. And there he goes. That firebomb. There wasn't even a skull storm or anything. He just killed an entire hero solo. Wow. Anyways, let's take this easy one. Free XP. Let's see, let me guess. This person's using Warlord hero class. Wait, he's not using any hero class. What are you doing? Where's your hero class? You can tell they're a really new player then if they're not even using a hero class. Especially these days. Like in the past, it was slightly questionable if you would really bother. Because there wasn't as much of a need to. But these days, you should always be using a hero class. You should be rushing all of them. Well, maybe not all of them. You can easily get them through the class events, actually. But definitely want to figure out which one you want and then kind of go from there. And the best ones to start off as a newer player are Assassin, which is from Mrs. Scales, and Dragon Guard, which is from Dragon's Peak. Those are the best 2 to start with. Okay, what do we move to? We're gonna take yellow, grab the purple, take the other purple, and from there. Just throw some throw the explosion down. Go and poke. Go throw the other hit there. He's gonna try summoning, doesn't get it. Kubistet, double kill. Hit the middle two. And he already gets a kill. Really? He had more armor than it and he still managed to triple damage it. Wow. Oh well. Not that big a deal, but kind of funny that it managed to still get one. Let's take some reds here. Not enough mana, but we'll work it up. Take the other red. Throw in Furnace. Dead. And there we go. But does anyone else still have any other questions or anything I may have missed? Hello, Gamer Fox. What is your advice on first Mythic for Green Day? You crafted Famine this week or wait for Wardbreaker? Wardbreaker would be a lot better than Famine in most situations, particularly for Green Day. Yeah, Wardbreaker just has more uses for the most part. Famine's really nice, given that it's the best mana drain in the game, but Wardbreaker is just a lot more consistent, I would say. The only thing it's really bad against is mana drain. But what's nice about Wardbreaker is you can also move it into the best dragon team in the entire game. It also works in the versions of Centaur teams as well, if you were to go down that route. But mainly it's only used for two things. One is just as a really heavy damage source that generates its own mana back, as well as in a 4x dragon team. Those are its two biggest purposes, but you can bring it into Guild Wars. I used to use it on Red Guild War Day. I currently don't anymore, but of course you can use it on Red, Yellow, or Green Guild War Day. Any of the three would actually be would function, even if you build your entire team around it. And it is something you can build your entire team around. It is strong enough that literally everything, it could be your only damage source if you don't mind risking it, and you could just keep spamming it over and over again. Though ideally you would have a second one, but still on its own it is enough to be a solo damage source. Let's see. Dragon Soul, or Dragatar, Dragon Soul, Element Grim, and Dragonette. Wow, you actually have an Element Grim? Yeah, that's not too bad. I would say in that particular team, Shadow Dragon would actually be better than an Element Grim if you happen to have it. But that's perfectly fine if not. Element Grim's still decent damage overall. But yeah, that team seems perfectly fine. You might want to replace out Dragonette with Dragonian Monk, though, if you happen to have it. For two reasons. One is it would make it so your team covers yellow. And the other reason being that you would be able to go and get Barrier. And given that you're earlier in the game, you'd probably want to have those barriers so you don't die to heavier damage. You'd probably also want to put that Dragonian Monk in front of your Element Grim, because you getting those barriers more often than not would probably be more important than getting Element Grim's damage. Let's see. I am your one trophy. Wait. Oh, yeah, you are. Let me go do that real quick. That's funny. What on earth is your team? What even is this team? But let's go take it. Hopefully one of those will be a real one. Nope, no reals. So we'll go kill it out real quick. We'll go take the green, get it up immediately, throw this down on one of the Val Ravens, kill that out. Oh yeah, I should probably go switch my defense team. That kind of reminds me. I'm still using the meta because I was testing something on it earlier and I never bothered switching it back. Now everyone has to face the most annoying team in the game. That one Divine team thing. Alright, I'll take that, take the other one, dead. And there we go. What do we get from you? Oh, never mind, just normal reward. I thought there was a real one for a second, I don't know why. Even just said that there wasn't. But there we go. That's funny. But anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning, or two times. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we are every night. But of course, tomorrow is Friday, so we'll also be doing our morning stream from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be just doing that. We'll mainly be going and trying to level up, I guess, Bard Hero class, technically. I don't think I'm going to bother switching yet. But a good majority of the time will be spent trying to do that. Maybe we'll do a little bit of maps thrown in, as it is a week where we have to go do a bunch of maps. And other than that, yeah, new content coming tomorrow. Next Friday, not tomorrow, but next week's Friday, we are getting a new Mythic, which will be quite a bit of fun. But this particular Friday, nothing new, so we'll just be kind of doing the normal grind. And I guess working our gems up, getting our hero up, and I guess just getting a bigger stack of gold, because got to make sure we have those resources. Our souls are going to go towards the new Dawnbringer whenever that comes out. Our gold is going to be going towards New Kingdom, so we get all of those to max immediately, all the commons and all the rares. And our glory is being saved for when higher star kingdoms finally become a thing. Still no 10-star kingdoms, but I believe the first one's coming in a few months, like 1 or 2 months. It's pretty close. It's right around the corner. I believe Stormheim is Stormheim is going to be the first 10-star kingdom, which is relevant because you at 10 stars you end up getting a additional stat, which in this case is 1 additional HP, And while that might not make too big of a difference, that could be the difference between dying and not dying, especially since it's HP, so you never know. Could be what we need to actually survive in a given instance. Every little bit of stats helps, and that will be coming in the near future. I believe 6-7 weeks from now. I forget the exact amount of time, but I believe it's if I'm not mistaken, the first kingdom to get 10 stars ever. It's going to be Stormheim, which is kind of funny because for any of you that don't know, Stormheim is the first new kingdom that ever came into the game. When the game first launched, there was 14, 15 kingdoms. I think it was 15. And then Stormheim ended up being the first new one that came in after release. And it's also going to be the first 10-star, which is kind of funny. So we got 2 firsts all in one. It was also the only place that ever had a soul farming troop. For the longest time, Valkyrie was the only viable soul farming troop in the entire game for like a year. Like, no one would use anything other than Valkyrie in their team. Because obviously, at that point, it was right when the game started, so everyone was needing souls. So every single team in existence ran Valkyrie. It was kind of funny. For almost a year, blue was the only meta. Every single good blue troop was the only thing ever used. Kind of like how only divines are basically used these days. Back then, only blues were used. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming down. Be back tomorrow morning as well as same time tomorrow night. And hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye, everyone.